Thank you, Jack. It was a heck of a football game. I mentioned last week that Southern Connecticut had not lost a game after October 1st for 5 years. We hadn't beaten them for 5 years, and they'd gone to the national playoffs for 4 straight years. So we knew we had our hands full going into this game. It was a big game. For us, it was the 3rd week in a row that we were playing the iron of the league, and this game had significant ramifications for league and regional rankings for the playoffs. So they kicked off to us. We staggered a little bit, kicked off to them. They staggered a little bit, back and forth, back and forth. Both teams managed to score. All of a sudden, the ball's in the air, and we're making a lot of mistakes. We threw a couple interceptions early, had a fumble early. They threw some interceptions early. So what started out as a pretty good football game wound up being a battle of turnovers. We went to the half at 14-14, and at halftime we made a few adjustments, came out, and essentially it stayed 14-14 until about halfway through the 4th quarter, when we had an opportunity with a missed punt snap to get some field position. Tyler McNamara, our money field goal kicker, went out and kicked the winning field goal. We beat him 17-14. It was, again, it was a huge win for our program. It was a significant win in our league as well because of Southern's dominance. Like I said, since for 5 years in October, past October, they just have been murdering people. So good win for us, good win for our league, and I'm glad we were able to escape with a 17-14 win. Part of the reason we won is because of Chris Carroll. Chris Carroll had 3 interceptions. He's got 7 interceptions on the year. He's 2nd in the country. He's a senior captain for us. He's had 3 coordinators, 3 position coaches over the last 3 seasons, but the young man just keeps on playing outstanding football. When we recruited Chris out of Lynn English, I get that classical mixed up all the time, he was a quarterback. We moved him to the free safety position, actually played cornerback and free safety. I was his position coach then. And what he has done for us is give us the young man at the safety position that can be that quarterback of the defense, call the audibles. He's consistent. He's a very, very smart football player. And again, it shows, not even just the interceptions. That's an impressive number. But the leadership that he's shown off the field has been just remarkable. I met with him in the offseason. We had some talks about what the expectations are going to be for this team this year. And I was very impressed with some of his suggestions. So it's my pleasure to present Chris Carroll with the Gold Helmet Award.
First, I'd like to thank the New England Football Writers and Gridiron Club of Boston for this award. It really is an honor considering all the great performances this weekend. Quickly, my take on the game, we had Coach Bowman and his staff prepared us very well for Southern. We had defensively, we had a great system in place to try and contain them, especially over the last half of the game. We shut them out. Our offense came up with some timely scoring and really controlled the ball in the 4th quarter, which kind of iced the game for us. So again, thank you for this award and good luck the rest of the season.
Real quickly, we're taking on Pace University this weekend. Pace is struggling, but it's their homecoming. Their field is one of the few grass fields left that we play on. It's supposed to rain. That field becomes a quagmire when it rains. So there's a lot of equalizers there. Muddy field, rainy day, homecoming for them. They've got a lot to prove, and kind of we got a little bit of a target on our back. So it's going to be a battle for us. I know that. I've impressed that on the players this week, that despite their record, this is a very tough football team that we're going to be taking on. So another rung of a ladder that we're fighting for this season. So I expect, obviously, a good performance of my team, but I also expect Pace to step up and give us a heck of a game. So hopefully we'll come out victorious again. Congratulations to the helmet winners, Coach, you as well, and good luck to the rest of you gentlemen.